Howdy, y'all. It's your old pal Bubba J talking at you. And today, I'm at Bubba J's new mobile sporting goods dropship paradise. Now on rotation to wherever I can park near a lake so that I can fish without getting yelled at for getting this thing stuck. Again. So today I was cooking on the campfire and I had to chase off some local wildlife, and that got me to thinking. While I'm waiting for the fish to bite, I put a long handle on this cast iron skillet and, bada bing, we got us a tactical frying pan. Comes with a detachable 4-foot long pole for that long range bonking, and a natural non-stick surface that's super easy to clean. Also cooks up some really good fried eggs while you're here by the lakeside. So y'all come on down today and get your all-purpose tactical frying pan for only $19.99. And if you buy 2 of them, you get the chain to connect them and make pan chucks for free. So that's Bubba J's new mobile sporting goods dropship paradise, currently on Lake Wanaketcha-Fishy.
Battletech, a battle between good, the Star League, and evil, the Clan. A battle between Nikolai Mount, the galaxy will be mine, and Adam Steiner. Never! Brave soldiers in gigantic robot vehicles with one weakness. Hit his blast panel! Battle damage. Battletech, no guts, no galaxy. Adam Steiner comes with Axeman, other mechs sold separately.
Waffle Houser's HQ, this is Central. Yeah, that's us. Fight whoever, all that kind of stuff.
What in the blue hell is going on here?
Oh, yeah, that was the commander. He's a little busy. What can I do for you?
Look, everyone said they wanted tanks with missiles, so I gave it all of the missiles.
As jump jets?
No, I wouldn't worry about it. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, we've got the contract availability. Where's the engagement site?
Okay, who is this, and why in the hell is he on my command ship?
Oh, yeah, that dickhead. Look, I didn't intend to get a clan bondsman. He follows me everywhere. It just kind of happened. Don't worry about it. In Korinsky's name, you shall not impugn the honor of me serving as glorious bondsman to Inner Sphere best possible person, because they fight good. I have seen it on the battlefield when they fought real good, and now I am here learning as what Inner Sphere calls intern.
We're usually growing, or replacing losses. I'm told that those are distinct things.
What is... Oh, hell. Did somebody get a Shadowhawk?
Oh no, that was Wendy. No, she's not a mascot, she's real.
Get that damn thing out of here.
I'm putting a hole in that thing now.
Don't let her hear you say that.
Oh, no. Put it down, not in the hangar.
No, we've got more than one Lance. We even have some support forces. Yeah, we've got logistical vehicles, we've got, I imagine you heard about the tanks. Don't ask many questions about the tanks. We've even got our own chow tent. Yeah, it's open all the time. Yeah, open to the public, too. No, it doesn't close during combat. Why do you think it would do that? No, it's open all the time.
All right, order up. Hash browns, chopped and stomped. You guys go get them.
So, what MRB posting do we need to look for?
D-E-R-P. That spells derp, yeah. Derp, derp. Derp, 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 derp.
Alright, let's try the... Oh my god. So, sorry about that. This is Halzikar, the Black Pants Legion. Apparently, anytime there's an update that takes place, which there shouldn't have been because everything was working last night, there's an update that takes place, it screws with my settings again. Thank you for choosing WBPL76 for your viewing entertainment this afternoon. I wasn't going to be here. I haven't been here for a while. That's why I let so much intro stuff play, is to give people time to get their notifications. But, yes, Halzikar is being mouthy. But I appreciate you guys being here. Sergeant Nubbles is in chat. Grimos is there. We appreciate you all being here. I was going to have a staff meeting today, but it got canceled and I got all my stuff squared away. So I am here to get into some fights in tight spaces. Thank you very much. We'll be here for a bit. Yeah, she is Grumpy Kit, but she doesn't look like Grumpy Kit. So, back into the story we go. Yes, this was the Pew Pew playthrough. So we're gonna push this big dude away because he's got a cleaver, and the cleaver does a lot of damage. Bang, counter shot, holster.
What the fuck is Freecorn Thursday?
Oh, hey, cool. Thank you, T.O. The cowboy's still here. Damn it. Great. Hang on, let me make a quick request. Could the notifications please be changed so the cowboy from Candlewood Cove doesn't keep staring at me? Thank you. Alright. Here we go. No, I am not going to lick the cat. That's... Just... No. I'm not going to do that.
What the fuck is Freecorn Thursday?
T.O. You're... Alright. He does turn to face, so if I'd stepped next to him, it would have happened anyway. Let's draw. Let's give him a gut shot. Punk. Let's boot him towards the door. Oh. Uh-oh. Nope, we can't do that. Quick block. Shift. Didn't need the gut shot. Get away from me, you weirdo. And then draw. And we'll use a stagger shot to make him out the door. Pachoom! Out the door you go. Weirdo. Quick draw. Or quick block. How much you do? 8 damage? So I can actually soak the shotgun blast at this point. Cool. Let's get the draw going. What have I got? No, that's... Well, gut shot's okay. We'll slip, and then we'll shove him into the way of the shotgun. Oh, hey! Ellis, thank you for joining. Thank you for following. We appreciate that. That's very kind of you. We appreciate you being here. I hope you're having a great day. I would just KO this dude real quick. That's good. I like that. Enjoy the pew. Oh, right. Stupid me. Dumb Hal. Hey, you don't serve Kool-Aid at cult functions, you serve Flavor Aid. Let's draw. Yeah, because we can be rid of him now. That works. I like that. That's a good plan. I'm gonna push him. Yeah, I'm gonna push him. There we go. Yeah, that's how people know we're not a cult. That's exactly right. Because we don't serve Flavor Aid. You know, the most horrifying thing about the whole Jim Jones Flavor Aid thing, at least to me, is the fact that he had them do practice runs of doing that all the time. He regularly did practice runs of it's time to drink that and had them drink the stuff. Even if it wasn't, it wasn't the real deal. That's terrifying to me. Let's see. Draw. And then go here. Yeah, isn't that awful? He's like, no. If the bad people show up, we're gonna have to escape them, and that's when we'll drink this stuff, and it'll save us, and that's what it'll be. And then it's like, oh, they might be coming. Everybody drink the stuff, and it's like, they weren't coming. How you doing? Good stuff. Good to see you. That's just awful. And the fact of it is, they also made the parents feed the Flavor Aid to their kids first. Like, So, I have, how can I best put this? I have a horrific aversion to cult behavior stuff. When I was in college, I took, and it was semi-pertinent to my major and everything, but I took classes on terrorism and on, let me see, that's not going to be enough. On terrorism, and then I had one that was on cult behavior, and I was just abhorrent. Yeah, the people who wouldn't do it got injected. Yeah, it's terrifying. And last podcast on the left did a really good series on Jim Jones. And the thing is, he started out doing good stuff, paying people's bills and rent and that sort of thing when they needed it, and then he got power hungry and believed his own hype. And what was the other part of? Oh yeah, speedballs. So I'm also one of those people who I am very. Oh, this is totally worth it. Cool. Fast heal. Recover 6 health after completing a fight. That's excellent. I'm one of those people who's also very particular in the use of the word cult, because some people use it for any kind of faith that exists. But no, there is a reason that there is a proper definition. And I don't use it outside of that. So, hey, we're off to a great start for a happy stream today. Then again, I've got two guys with shotguns looking at me, so we'll draw. Pilgrim. Don't worry about it, T.O. It's not... T.O., you don't have anything to apologize for. You are fine. You did nothing wrong. T.O. did nothing wrong. We're gonna quick block, shift here, and then let me see. Have 2 enemies killed by enemy attacks. Yeah, we can do that. I think. Pretty close anyway. Oh, very close. Nope. I'm just gonna... Oh, no. Oh, wait. No, I do have a way out of this. Well, I do. I want to get that health bonus. Favorite car from 43 to 78? Well, to be honest, I used to have a... I can't really do that. It depends on what... no, that's going to cause a problem. Okay, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to kick here. How much damage do you do on the shot? 10 and a push. Let's see if we can bump that up a little bit. Now what do you got? 13. I used to have a 66 Mustang with the 289 V8 in it, and I know, yeah, it wasn't a stick, and yes, Mustangs are so prevalent that they still make new parts for them. But I just loved the hell out of driving that thing. It was, for me, it was just excellent. I loved it. And yeah, we'll do it this way because I can soak that. And I'll also admit I might have slightly ruined the transmission at one point because the brake line went out as I was going downhill, and the emergency brake wasn't stopping it enough. And so in my teenage panic, I might have desperately tried to arrest my movement by doing something very dumb. But, well, we found a transmission and put it in it. It wasn't quite the same after that, but, you know. Alright, now you do your shooty shoot. There we go. But as it turns out, that car is still at my mom's house, and as much as I like it, I don't have the skills to work on it. I don't have the knowledge of what to do, and I don't have the space for it. So it will end up being sold. Not because there's anything wrong with it, but simply because I just don't have the means to for it, and that's just how it is. So now, is that I have a soft spot in my heart for that. Is that the best car in that stretch? No, not remotely. There are lots of cars in that time period that I think are really, really damn cool. Stuff like, some examples. The Buick Grand National is just a rocking cool car. You know, the Darth Vader of that era. That's and my wife. That's a car my wife would love to have. She used to have a it was the T-Type model. It was the trim level down from that, and she adored that car. She loved it, and I can't blame her. I mean, it's really, really heckin' cool, and she was able to, in her high school days, she might have raced with it a little bit. But, you know, we're not going to give anybody a hard time about that. Okay, so Grimos has a question. Waffle Hauser's lore question. Is the Waffle Hauser Mercenary Command considered a part of the larger Legion? So, best answer I have for you on that front. I am myself slightly foggy on what all is considered the canon of what is the Legion Mech Command, and by the way, this guy's dead now. Because, yes, obviously, the Black Pants Legion is a thing, and there's lots of, there's lots of Battletech involved, but my read, not professionally, Grimos, my read is that the Van Zant Militia is the one that's doing a lot of the stuff, and so are the Waffle Housers a member of the Van Zant Militia? At the moment, no. Could they be? That's always possible. But at this exact moment, I would say they are not. Simply because if it's a mercenary company that is out there trying to get work, would they be out in the periphery that much at the moment? Could that change? Of course that could change. Why could it not change? Of course it could change. That could be fun to change. But if I commit to it now, then I don't get the joy of telling the story of getting them to that point. And in the Waffle Housers. Okay, what's the best way I can put this? At the moment, I've just put out, the first video's out there in the ether now. You can check it out in some of the, you can check it out in some of the VODs and that sort of stuff. And I might be trying to harass somebody to put it onto his YouTube channel here soon. But the fun of it is going to be the fact that things are typically not going great because it's a mercenary company, so that's part of the fun. Hi, Silicone! And they're out looking for work. Now, could they have a story that takes them to Van Zant? Well, of course they could. Why not? Sure they could do that. I'm just not starting there. Because if I start there, then there's no story, there could be fun story of getting them there. Your greater merc company is the Auxiliary Security Solutions. I like that, Tio. That's nice. I'm getting into much more the trying to build and craft the story stuff. There is a channel in the Auxiliary, in the creative writing endeavors, where there are some of us working on National Novel Writer Month stuff, and trying to craft the story out is something I'm trying to be intentional about. It sounds like I'm being very highbrow about this, but don't give me too much credit. I have not done a great deal of writing since grad school, so I'm... grad school took my love of reading and writing and really jacked them up. Grimos' company is the Grim Reavers, and they sell... Oh, okay, so does that mean the Reavers are in the affiliated with the Lyran Commonwealth, or... we are going to go to the footbridge, because I can get momentum upgrades there. The Grim Reavers selling crippled and inoperable mechs to Mad Ducks. That's cool. Oh, look, there's ninjas in the jail. Well... do some damage bouncing him off the wall there. Do some more damage bouncing him off the wall. The problem is, if I gut shot him, he turns towards me, and he'll attack that way. How much damage? Oh, he only does 12 damage. Yeah, we can live with that. Now, that I can't let happen too much. I can't let them beat up on the VIP too much. Yes, cat. I can do that. Now, since I can hit the VIP and not damage him, I'll just move him over. Running in the Rosselhog region, Ghost Bear kind of likes them. Oh, Ghost Bear likes them, okay. It's... For me, part of the fun is also figuring out the... do I want to... Part of the fun for me is figuring out the rationale behind a bunch of stuff. Once I figure out the rationale and why stuff works the way it does, then I can have a pretty great time playing with that. But, for example, there's actually a thing. The Waffle Housers did not start out the Waffle Housers. They got renamed to that. So there was in-universe mimetic stuff. How much do you have? You have 16, and you're going to need 20. You can take one more shot. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. They did not start out that way. The Waffle Housers did not start out as the Waffle Housers. They started out as something different and got renamed. I have that written. I do not have it recorded because I'm trying to find a way to make it interesting, as opposed to it just being a personal log or a lore dump, because those are not fun. If it's just a lore dump, then it doesn't actually tell you anything, and it doesn't... It's just like, here's some information I want you to know, and it's like, well, that's nice and all, but what does that do? Nothing. Yeah, I know, nothing. That's the problem with the nothing. Are you kidding me? We go through all of that, and the best you can give me is a heckin' holster. A YouTube comment. Oh, thank you, Jack. That's a very kind statement. I should really look at the YouTube stuff more than I do, but I just kind of don't. No, there's Grimos. There is a reason for it. I need to find the script. I could tell you directly, but we'll get there. For the moment, I'm fighting people in a prison. Yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good too. I like that also. How much do you hit for? 12. Oh, look at that. I've got 40 block. Come on, dude. Hit me. See what happens. Bam. That's what happens. You dead. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you to say. Here, I'll give you a little background on just me. I have in the course of my life, I had one of the first jobs I had after I got done with school stuff was oh, over you go, bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. One of the first jobs I had was at this private company that they were doing, here, perfect. There you go. The idea was that they were doing legal aid stuff for people getting expungements, but the whole thing was really... It was it's a startup, and we're doing all this stuff, and it was really more of a scam operation. Because they would do all this sort of stuff, and then it's like, well, you send us all the information, we just put it in the forms and send it back to you. And every decision came down to 100% strictly, how's this going to make us more money? And I was there for 4 or 5 months, and I hated it. I hated it so much. I hated it so much that I would get to Friday, and my response on Friday would not be, I get to enjoy my weekend. It would be, oh God, I have to go back to that place in 2 days. Like, that's how much I hated there. I call it Soul Crushers Incorporated. Thankfully, it doesn't exist anymore. Let's see. Will the stagger shot put him over the edge? Good. Oh, now wait just a damn minute. You jerk. I thought you were in the next row over. So I'm going to hop here, and then I'm going to stagger shot you over the edge. And I hated it. Like, I hated it so much. Flames on the side of my face. And when I left there, everything was about bottom dollar. Everything was about bottom dollar. And I couldn't do it. I straight up, I could not work that way. And so I came to the conclusion that if I was going to be working in a job, then I needed to be in a job that did something to make the world a better place. And that guides a lot of what I do. Even stuff that's recreational. I feel like I need to be doing something to make life a little better somewhere. Alright, hey, we got our extra momentum and we get to go to the gym! Yeah! Let's go to the gym, guys. Yeah, if you go to the... I mean, somewhere out there, there's a Hanging with Hal's playlist. I'm not sure who, what, when, where, but it's there. What am I going to upgrade? I like that. The fact that free movement cards. I love free movement cards. Now let's... Oh, the last fight's in the shower block. Oh, Jack, I'm sorry you're feeling that way. That's really hard. And if you're feeling that bad, I hope very dearly that you are able to get some of the help that you deserve and that you should have. Oh, if you turn him towards you, it blocks that. You punk. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, no, it did work. He's at negative 20. He took 22 damage. Okay. Never mind. I was incorrect about that. All I have to do is beat Big in here. But... let's see. Well, let's take Brawler here and bounce him off the wall while we're at it. But, look, Jack, if you're feeling that way, man, I very much hope that you are able to get the help that you should have, that you deserve to have. Because you do deserve to have it. No one deserves to feel like that all the time. You shouldn't... You know, I have walked that path. I've been down that road. It is not... Oh! Right, I forgot. You're an auto attack dude. Here, we can catch a little reprieve from that. Yes. Redeeming pets. I go to redeem pets and then she leaves. So that's pretty cool too. Oh, okay. So the Grim Reapers are operating in the in Merrick space. To be honest with you, the Waffle Housers probably operate in Merrick space too, because it's me. Of course, I operate in Merrick space. And because there's plenty of opportunities to get work in Merrick space. I wasn't expecting to have to say this, but Berlin has a ninja problem. Don't we all? An ancient clan called the Jade Staff is infiltrating all layers of the criminal underworld. Let's put a cap on this before it becomes a local problem, too. Alright, well, we'll start with a fight on the S-Train. We're using a high-caliber handgun, so I hope nobody else is riding. This could get, well, I don't know. It's got the form factor of a Desert Eagle. I don't know if there's a... Maybe there's like a lower caliber version. I know that they make them in 50, and I know they make them in a... It's either... I think they make them in either 44 or 357. I don't know for certain. What do you mean, Jade Falcon? Snot burbs? I'm not here for snot burbs. Hello, Jake the Warlord. I'm glad you're here with us. I hope you're having a good day. Let's bounce you off this. And now let's give you a little... There we go, punch. Cool. Am I... No, I'm not. You deal 12 damage. I've got 15 block. That'll work. Sick, but you can watch the stream. We're going for that silver lining, aren't we? I am down with that. There we go. And we'll do that, and we'll get our counter shot. And we're going to get all the block. Just all the block. Come on, man. What do you got? Nothing. Bam, you got shot. That's what you got. Yeah. How you feel about that? You know how you feel? I can tell you exactly how you feel. You feel dead. Look at that, you're dead. When you're buying a Deagle, why not buy the... Desert Eagles can be bought in all of those calendars. Thank you, Orc Slayer. It's one of those things where... I mean... Look, I'm not a gun historian. I just, like, here's some things here and there. And I could very easily be wrong. But my understanding was a point of the 50 calibers, because... it's supposed to be able to go through an engine block. All of your gun attacks ignore block. That's not bad. And yes, there is a Spartan kick. Yeah, I prefer 9 myself for that reason. Okay, we'll do a bridge fight in Berlin. Oh, Jack, you're in Russia. Under occupation. Only place you can socialize and work is your PC. Well, Jack, how can I best put this? I am sorry that is how life currently has to be for you. And I have never had to live in that kind of I've never had to kind of live in that kind of world, so I don't presume anything. But I do hope things get better for you very soon. And just know that we're pulling for you. We want things better. I want things better for everybody. I'm not selfish in what I want things to be better. I want things to be better the whole way around for as many people as they can be. And Orc Slayer, I'm going to say if you can afford a Deagle, you should be able to afford the ammo. While true, it's also easier to find 9mm ammo, which is why I would say that's a let's see. Okay, so that's the gun version of front kick. That's pretty nice. It's easier to find 9mm ammo, so it's easier to keep stocked with it. Oh, quick draw does combo. I keep forgetting quick draw does combo damage. 24. That's pretty good. That won't become free. But we can make slip free. I like that. Part of the reason I like 9... 9 is not expensive, 9 is easy to find. 9 is, easier to practice with because it's not expensive. I mean, no, it's not 22 ammo, and I'm not saying it is, but that's why I like 9, is because easy to find, easy to buy. Frankly, not terrifically hard to use. All good stuff. Well, Jack, we're pulling for you, man. We're pulling for you. Want good stuff to come your way, and I hope it does. In the meantime, how about some cartoony violence where I take this ninja guy and I bicycle kick him onto the train tracks? I considered 45. When I bought my everyday carry, I considered 45 because it's a big, fat, slow-moving round, right? Like, hey, if it works. That is not a knockout section. No, that grade's closed. That's a wall. I can still bounce him off the wall. Counterattack that jerk. Thank you, Jack. That is a very, very kind thing for you to say, and I appreciate you very much. Yeah, You gotta go make me cry now. What is your problem? Why? Let's see. Draw. 12 damage. No, we're gonna put you out of range, man. So, yeah, 22 is, maybe I'm wrong about this. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. It'll happen. I really want to knock Guru here onto the train tracks, but if I go up there, I'll get caught by the sword. And I don't want that to happen. I figure that there's benefit to just practicing shooting. But he's going to dodge that, and that's fine because that gets rid of his dodge. And so 22 I like for that. It's cheap, it's easy to... When oldest Halzikar gets older, that's that's what I'm going to start teaching him on. And it is, the other fun part to it is the fact that, it is viable if you need to defend yourself with it. I don't go in for the, well, it's better than a sharp stick. It's like, well, no, you're putting holes in it. It's just not as viable as other options. If it was the only option that existed, everybody would talk about how great it is. But it's not the only option that exists. It's also not like the world's most deadly round. Because, like, assassins, I figure people... If it's used for assassin stuff, it's used because it's quiet. So... yeah, of course, this is me getting into weird postulation about things I don't really have any business postulating about. Jack, now you're Sun Tzuing me. I don't know what to do with this information. Let's see, what do you do? Three-way strike. Ooh, okay. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So I'm going to punch this guy. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to shoot this guy. And then I'm just going to hop out of the way. Whoop. Uh-oh. Wait, how much does he hit for? 18. Never mind. We're going to do this differently. Here, we'll do it like this. Well, yeah, you're gonna go to the ground. I'm gonna hop right back here, and then this will get the gun back out for counter purposes. That'll work. Sorry, that's my... I do keep my phone notifications on in case someone's trying to reach me. And so every now and then all I get is like, you know, dinky stuff that doesn't matter. But, you know, it's not that I don't care. It's, you know, just got to keep an eye on stuff. Oh, dude, why'd you have to do that? Here, you go away. That'll work. At the Art of War, there's no drawings. I like that. I like that. Thank you, Jack. Quick block. Oh, that does not damage the window because he's not a counterattacker, which is nice. That does damage the window. We'll put some damage into his guts. Zap Brannigan made Zap Brannigan's Big Book of War. That's, yeah, math checks out. Well, that is not going to help me. I don't like that. Huh. There we go. Maybe I should have broken the window. That's okay. Now I've got to just deal with Kendo, dude. But I've got to do it in 2 turns. Crap! He's not a counterpuncher, though. He just does a lot of damage. Oh, but that's okay, because... out the window he goes. Now get my momentum boost! Give me that momentum boost. Dodge counter is nice. Yeah, we'll pick that up. That gets us free dodge. Oh, we can get more momentum here. And it's just... yeah, we'll get more momentum. I want to get more momentum. I want to get more momentum. If I get more momentum, I do more things. That's what you guys are here for, is seeing me do things. No, and he's like... brrr. Dodge counter first. Alright, I like that. Hey, bud. You're up against the wall. You're going over the edge. Well, enough over the edge that it counts. Yeah, it sucks to be you, don't it, bud? How far do you... oh, whoops. No, you're not... no, you're not going to hit me. No, you're not going to hit me. You're not... oh, good kick, man. Good kick. I like that. That's good stuff. I could have stayed put. I did have dodge. Oh, well. What do? Lots of damage. Block each turn. Oh, and you give everybody damage buffs. You jerk. Forgot you were on the customer support chat. Awesome. I love it. Boop. There you go. You get a little 357 love tap. Let's see what we got here. You get to back off. Holster. Quick draw here. You're going to hit for 17 damage, so he's going out. I'm just going to step here, because that'll draw you guys to the edge. No! Oh, you self-indulgent wiener. Fine. I'll deal with you myself. Yes, Samurai, more gun fu. That's true. Give me the draw. Come on. Oh, beautiful. Love it. More momentum. What does that do? No. No. Nah. Okay, we have to do this fight on a scaffolding, because that's exactly where you want to do that. This is some Rumble in the Bronx stuff going on right here. See all that? That's all knockoff area. Off you go. Where's my gun? You get +2 damage for every hit. I don't like that. That I like more. How far away do you hit? Right next to you. Okay. You, go over there. Sir, I will talk to you in a moment. Just get rid of you. You are currently helping another customer. I'm glad that you are able to help people. I like that. I like the helping. Although I know that can be... I'm gonna misphrase this. I know that that can be kind of hard on you to... You know, that working with the public can be a tough gig. I do remember. I did my time in the retail mines. I can't do that to him. What can I do to him? Takes no damage from other enemies. That's important to remember too. What's up, dude? We're gonna roll it through. Hello, Digi. Glad you're here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that you're here. I'm gonna push him. Push him. And I get out my gun! And, yeah, because he would deal 23 damage right now. Off the edge you go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. There we go. We're just gonna, yeah. Boom, you're done, bud. Nope, don't want any of them. Stairwell. Car park is a protect. That's a protect, but there's an event here. I'm going to the stairwell. In the stairwell. Ooh, ooh, ooh. In the stairwell. Well, that's... Okay, let's see. Everybody's squaring up. Everybody's like, no, I'm gonna take him down. God, I don't like any of those options. So I'm just... You jerks! Yeah, that's... Yeah, that's about right. You're already looking at me, so this won't really change your facing much. And I have a dodge, and I've got 15. You're going to swing for 14, which I can soak, and I'm going to dodge the other one, so this is acceptable. UNC Samurai. Oh, they gave the assassin a gun. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm a secret agent, not an assassin necessarily. Once had to open a GameStop by myself Black Friday morning because my manager thought it was a good idea to drive out of state on Thanksgiving Day and got detained by the cops for doing 100 on the highway. Woo! Samurai. I am sorry you had to go through that. Oh, that dude did me such a favor. That's awesome. I love it. He did the stabby stab. Hey, you go that way. Let's see what happens if I draw. Ah, perfect. Off you go. Digiman's watching us in Desert Bus for Hope. Cool. I know of Desert Bus for Hope. I don't typically watch it, but I know of it, so. The fact that they found a way to redeem that god-awful game is pretty impressive to me. Hey, you can fall down. Thank you. Appreciate it. 140 hours into 160 plus run, and they've raised 800. Who are they raising it for? Does it change, or I don't actually, like, I know of it, but I don't know it. Does it change who they raise the money for? Psyduck! I'm perhaps overly obsessed with the game. I would like a Gary Fu card pack for this. Well, I'll tell you what, if you know any good modders, maybe we can find a way to make that happen. It's still Child's Play. Okay, that's cool. An Ox Kung Fu mod. I don't know. Here's a question. What do you think what do you think the Hal's deck in this would be? It's not worth the risk. Yeah, here. Yeah, it's pretty great. Gary with his Gary Fu is pretty awesome. They're gonna upgrade Throat Punch, so it'll do 10 damage because it has to bypass block in order to do the damage. We'll just sit on the money for now. Banjo nunchucks. I don't know how to use nunchucks. The game and the charity were founded to spite people who thought video games were evil. Parallax and I used to have a copy of a Penn and Teller book that was Penn and Teller How to Play with Your Food. And so there was a lot of goofy messing with people stuff in it, which should not be a shock given that it's Penn and Teller. We're going to maneuver this way. Man, Psyduck's putting stuff... How do we make cards out of that, man? I don't know how we make cards out of that. Logging chain, German... Okay. Weird but true fact. I never once did a German suplex at any point in my wrestling career. No, I was actually very, how can I best put this? I was actually very hesitant to do anything German suplex related. I wouldn't even let somebody do one to me. Because I was like, nope. No, given what happened in my family, we had someone in our family who got a neck injury. Give me that, dang it. If they'd give me that stagger shot, that'd be an awesome close. Hello, Pistol. I was very protective of my neck, and that's really the hell of the whole thing, is that I was protective of my neck, and that still did not stop me screwing my neck up. So we'll move out of the way. Well, to do a 3/8 Nelson, you need a 10mm socket wrench, and the hell of it is that everybody knows that the 10mm is the one that vanishes first. So, you know, it's hard to do because the 10mm are always gone. Hate doing backwards rolls. So there is an interview that somebody did with the Honky Tonk Man. He said, I don't let people do German suplexes to me because I can't see where I'm going. I don't know what's going to happen. And then, of course, it being Honky Tonk Man, he has a very honky tonk. I don't know if they're going to drop me on my head. I don't know if they're going to break my neck. They do that, I can't buy shoes for my little daughter. And he says it like daughter, like that. It's the most Honky Tonk Man thing you have ever heard. And I may be making an assumption there, but I think it's a pretty safe one. The Lord Nelson is a decisive finish. We call that the Horatio so people don't catch on. Hey, you move over there. Kick your buddy. Another thing that's 100% true is also in my wrestling career, I did not do enough power stuff like I should have, because I absolutely should have been doing power stuff. I was bigger than damn near everybody else there. I was definitely taller, even if I wasn't heavier. So there we go. Now we win this fight. And I should have. Nah, we don't want any of that. I should have been doing power stuff, but I still had it lodged in my brain that I was not big enough to do that. And I don't know why. It wasn't until my last run that I started, I really started leaning into it, and I started doing a choke slam, and it was actually really badass to be doing a choke slam. It felt really cool. Boom, 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 ba-dum. I love this soundtrack. The soundtrack's so cool. You guys are counter punchers, so I want to draw you over here. Of course, you can't counter punch if you're stunned. So we'll take that. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good. That'll work. There we go. Now, what are you gonna do, bud? Nothing. You ain't gonna do a thing. Where's your buddy at? There he is. I see ya. Okay. Yes, Abraham Lincoln is in the Wrestling Hall of Fame, the first recorded user of the chokeslam. 100%, I think, accurate. Let's just assume it's accurate. It's more fun that way. Oh, I can take you out. You won't counterpunch if you're heckin' dead. No, Teddy Roosevelt was a boxer, not a wrestler, oddly enough. I understand why you would think that, Tio. I really do, but I don't know, it just wasn't his thing. Yeah, okay, that's I get it. Of course, you could also say, Abe the Emancipator Lincoln. I don't know, that amuses me. He's a great baby face, but had worse luck with the managers. So apparently, there's a story early on in Abe Lincoln's life. He moved to a new town. Oh, Roosevelt took up judo after he lost vision at night. That's cool. I know there's a story that there was a guy who pulled a gun on Roosevelt, and Roosevelt's like, well, I'm probably dead anyway, I might as well try, and just took the gun and, like, grabbed the gun and knocked the guy the hell out. I think that's right. But, so, supposedly Lincoln moved to a new town, and the local young tough guy decided he was going to step to Lincoln, and Lincoln whooped him so bad that basically the guy became his buddy, because he was like, I don't want to get beat up that bad again. Let me do that. There we go. There is a quote, I don't know how accurate it is, where Lincoln told somebody, I'm the big buck of this lick. If you want to, you can step right up if you want to try and dip your horns. Which is, or dip your antlers, something like that. Which is, it's a pretty badass way of putting it, even if it is vernacular, like very, more period-specific vernacular. But guy who shot Roosevelt beat him with. Now, my favorite historical figure in this realm for doing badass stuff. How much do you shoot for? 16? Yeah, I'll take a damage. I can live with that. Is Cassius Clay. Clay was the cousin to Henry Clay, the great negotiator, guy that kept America out of war, that sort of stuff. Clay was the, and I have been to Clay's home. I've been to Cassius Clay's home. I've been to Whitehall. Clay was the kind of guy that carried a Bowie knife around with him because he did. He was an emancipationist who fought people a lot. There's a great story where he was in the, let me see, he was in the Spanish-American War, but whenever they got captured, he told the Mexicans that the, am I going to take 1 damage? I'm going to take 3 damage. That's fine. He told the Mexicans, he goes, you should not shoot the soldiers. It's not their fault. It's the officers' fault for not doing things properly. And he was one of the officers, and he stepped up to him and unbuttoned his shirt, and he said, you shoot me right here. And the Mexicans were like, the Mexican army was just like, you know what, just go home. If you want a great outline about Cassius Clay, there's an episode of a podcast called The Dollop that talks about him. And they don't quite talk about everything. They leave some stuff out because it's not, I don't know, I guess it's not what they're going for. Because Clay was also the ambassador to Russia. And his, my father was like at one point in his life was on the precipice of getting a doctorate, and then he was finishing his thesis about why Cassius Clay was the most important man for winning the Civil War, and they're like, oh, by the way, you also have to learn a foreign language and do some other stuff, and Dad's response was, the hell with it, I don't need this that bad. And so to have, Clay negotiated a way for the Russian Navy to winter in San Francisco Harbor because, well, they couldn't do it in a Russian port because they'd get frozen in. So they wintered in San Francisco, and there was a Confederate steamship that chugged its way all the way around South America to go bombard San Francisco because San Francisco was part of the Union, and they get there and there's a Russian fleet sitting in the harbor, and they just turn around and go home. They're like, nope, no, we're not messing with that. He was also, when I say appropriate, I'm referring to things like Cassius Clay, when he was in Russia, had a Russian mistress ballerina who was supposed to be attached to somebody else, but wasn't. And so the Russian nobility would be pissed, and they'd challenge him to a duel. But when you would challenge someone to a duel, they got to choose. Oh yeah, you have one ship roll up to the harbor where the whole Navy's parked. That one ship's got nothing. They would challenge Cassius Clay to duels, but when you challenged him, the guy you challenged got to choose weapons. So he would pick Bowie knives, and they would be like, "Well, that's barbaric. I'm not doing that." And he'd say, "Well, that's too damn bad, isn't it?" And and so one guy decided, he's like, well, then I'll get him to challenge me to a duel. And he walked into where Clay was eating dinner and walked up to the table and took out his glove and slapped him. And Clay just stood up and just cold-cocked the guy over the next table and went back to eating dinner. Whenever he came home from Russia, and his wife had done all these modifications to his house, this carriage shows up at this party they're having one night, and Clay goes out there, and he comes back in with a baby, and he introduces everybody to say, "This is my Russian son." And boy, his wife was pissed. So I'm telling you, man, the guy was amazing. This was a guy who was doing a political speech, and the assassin shows up to provoke him. And Clay's response when the guy provokes him, like the guy insults Clay. I can't remember the exact whatever. And then pulled a gun, I think, to shoot him. And Clay pulls out his Bowie knife, gets the gun away from the guy, and proceeds to, I believe the phrase is, carve about him in earnest. And cut off his ear and out one of his eyes and stabbed him a bunch and hacked open part of his skull. And then the guy's friends took this dude, and the assassin's friends took this dude and pitched him over a fence and it went down into this ditch to get him away from Clay. And in Clay's journals, Clay apparently referred to him as one of the bravest men he ever fought. So, the guy, it sounds like an over-the-top movie, but that's what the dude was. And he got into it. He went to he was an abolitionist at a time in a place where that wasn't necessarily, Kentucky was not, the word I'm looking for here. It was very much a border state. It was very much split on it. And so there were some people that took very unkindly to it. But the great part is that, he would go and do rallies and stuff. And when he'd go and do these rallies, people would get into it with him. One guy tried to shoot him, and he had tucked his Bowie knife in his coat pocket. That's actually who Muhammad Ali was named after, was Cassius Clay. And so the guy shot him, and it hit Clay's Bowie knife. So Clay proceeds to, I think, just kill the living shit out of him. I can't remember exactly, but you know, the guy tries to shoot him, and it hits the Bowie knife, and Clay pulls the Bowie knife on him. And how much damage do you do, rifle guy? 8 damage. Okay, things I can deal with. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Alright, that works. Oh, Ali's name was Cassius Clay Jr. That makes sense. And so you had this... Cassius Clay was a protagonist in the world. I like that phrase. My dad would have loved that. You know, here you had this guy who was... Now, in his later years, he got a little wackier. I will also admit that. That's 100% fair to say. But here's this guy. Okay, another one. So, Clay was engaged to this woman. They were very happy with each other, but her family didn't like him because he was an abolitionist. I think all of this is right. You might have to check me. Fenrak. Cut off his nose, his ear, and gouged it. Yes, you are correct, Fenrak. You're right. He did cut off all that. He also did cut a chunk, you know, split the guy's skull too. But so when Clay was, you know, there had been a different suitor who the family liked better than Clay, and the guy started talking shit, and Clay stepped to him, and the guy kept talking shit, and Clay beat the living hell out of him. And then the guy went back to Louisville, because Clay lived just south of Lexington in central Kentucky. He went back to Louisville, and then he kept talking shit, and Clay found out about it, and Clay goes, "Oh, that's cute," and went up there, because the guy was... It was in that time period where you could live in a hotel and, like, rent an apartment there. If that makes sense. And so... Clay just parks out. Hello, Diggs! Happy Diggs Day. Thank you for being here. Clay parks in the... he just kind of parks out in the lobby to wait for him. And the guy came down the stairs. What do I get for getting the briefcase? Oh, just more combo. Not important. The guy comes down the stairs, sees Clay waiting for him, goes up, draws a hot bath, and slits his wrists. Like, that's... He was like, nope, not doing this. Because Cassius Clay was the frickin' man. Give me my gun! No, I don't want to use that. He's a counter puncher. He can't be downed, but he can be pushed. That works. We'll just do it this way then. So yes, Cassius, that's my favorite American historical figure. Because the guy was... he seemed to be made out of pure, unadulterated badass. Boy, I don't like this plan. I know I have some dodge, but not enough dodge. Oh no, there's got to be a better way to do this. Clay did own a newspaper, yes. I can't remember the name of it, but I know that some people tried to burn it down, or they were threatening to burn it down. And if I remember correctly, I might not, but if I remember correctly, he might have put gunpowder in the wall, so if anybody tried to burn it down, they wouldn't make it. Yeah, he did armor it up. I think there were like iron bars on it and stuff.
I just hit myself in the balls with an iPhone.
Radio, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. It did get burned down, yes, and he did have a cannon in the hall. There's a strange story from later on in his life where he married this young woman, and the people in town didn't think much of it. They thought it was bad for him to do, and they came to take her away. And whenever they got there, she said, "No, I'm happy here. Leave me alone." And they said, "Well, you know, obviously she doesn't know what's up. You know, we're going to take her out of here." And Clay, standing on his porch, had, I think he had a saber and a rifle, and he touched off the cannon that he had on his porch and bayonet charged the mob that was there, mad that he had married a young woman. Radio, thank you very much. Thank you for being here. We are happy that you're here with us, and I'm glad that we can help. It is illegal to die in the House of Parliament in the UK. What are they going to do? If you die in the House of Parliament in the UK, straight up, what are they going to do to you? Like, I really want to know. What do they do to you? These guys are using shotguns on each other. Kablooey, nothing left. Yes, join the auxiliary Discord. Love to have you there. Much chicanery. Could try the corpse of the dead pope. That's true. Okay, charge the family, fine your estate. That's... Alright, fine. Like, I get it, but... Oh, that takes some of the piss out of me laughing about it. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Nope, that is not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go here and just block. I can't bicycle kick this guy. Maybe I'll draw a stagger shot. I did draw a stagger shot! I love it! Boom! There we go. Well, I mean, since it's a card game, Psydoc, I figure that it's turn-based, so they declared their actions already. You know. And then I get to declare mine because I'm the protagonist. Yep, shoot him. There we go. That works too. Oh, wow. Okay, Fenrek, that is... You know, here I was laughing and making jokes about it, but no, you're being serious. So, that is a hell of a thing. Oh, like Disney, that's... Okay, here's a question I have for everybody. Because I have not... this is something I heard about, but have not investigated. How much do you hit for? 12. Is the Disney Lorcana game any good? It's interesting you bring that up, but is Disney Lorcana a decent card game? Disney Lorcana, Lorcana. They have made a card game, and the resource that you use... Oh, T.O., thank you for cheering. The Ox Discord is like Camelot. It is a silly place. Disney Lorcana is a card game where ink is your medium, instead of like mana in Magic. It's ink, and your characters don't have summoning sickness. You have to wait a turn for the ink to dry. Okay, heard good things. That's good to know. I I have been curious about it a little bit, but I never got into it because, like, a starter deck, straight up a starter deck is like $40. You're gonna pay what I tell you to and like it, haha. I think so, Marco. I think that's right. I'm gonna make this guy come to me. Get away from that. What am I? Okay, get a card in. Yes, I draw just so I can draw a holster. Awesome. Oh, cool. I can put down just 18 flat damage. It is Disney. That's true. Well, I did not... Here's the thing. It's Disney. What do I expect? I did not expect it to actually be a good game in that case. I expected it to be awful since it's Disney. But if it does turn out to be good, that's good to know. I thought about getting into it as a nice entryway for, you know, for my kids and maybe for Parallax's eldest, stuff like that. Get him started on that cardboard crack early, I guess. I can't really even say that because eldest Halzikid's interested in Pokemon now. Oh, interested in Pokemon. What is Long Shot? Deals 10 damage, plus 4 between each tile you and the target. That's interesting. Nah. Collectible card games. Yeah, there was... I mean, there was a collectible card game for every damn thing. There was for... So, I had... Okay, Parallax and I had some stuff from the Wheel of Time card game. But we never... 10 to attack range 2 tiles. Okay. Frankly, we didn't get that figured out very well, to be 100% honest. And then we had the Deadlands card game, and I didn't figure that one out very well either. Played plenty of Magic. I played Magic, and then I quit playing Magic, and then in college I had some friends that were playing Magic, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I can, you know, I can be down with this. And then that was in the era that Darksteel was a thing. It's like, it doesn't matter. It's indestructible all the time. And I was like, wow, that's stupid. You just bought books 7, 8, and 9 of Wheel of Time. Oh, man. Garms, how can I best put this? Wheel of Time is my series. You know, of all of the... There are some people... Different people like different series and stuff. Wheel of Time is I guess between me and Parallax, it's kind of our series. It is... I adore the series. I also fully acknowledge there are some issues. Okay? You will not hear me argue that there are some issues. Deadlands was cute that the combat was poker. Yeah, that's part of why I never got into it. There was a Star Trek and a Star Wars card game too. We had some of the Star Wars cards, but never quite got that figured out either. I don't know if it's that we didn't put in the time. I'm more of a learn by doing type, so it might be that without having somebody that was like, here, let me teach you how this works, I wasn't going to do great. But there were collectible card games for a lot of stuff. There was a Rage the Apocalypse collectible card game, which I did not play. I was on thin and ice enough already in our house with playing Magic. Yeah, there's a Bionicle card game. I did not know about that one. I know, Garms, it is sad that Jordan didn't get to finish it, but hey, it got done. And it got done by, you know, his editor, also his wife, picked someone to do it that they were happy with, so I can't be mad about that either. And it ended fine. There are, I can tell the sections where it's, I can tell the sections where it's Jordan, I can tell the sections where it's Sanderson. But, would the shotgun dude look like he was wearing a wig? Shotgun dude I thought was wearing a flat cap and a scarf. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. I didn't think about it. Now, here's one that might surprise you is still around there. There is a collectible card game out there that is called Redemption. That was a Christian card game that was first made with like super basic Red Rover style rules to it. You know, honestly, pretty lame. But it's still being produced. They had a rules revamp and everything. It's still out there. Star Wars and BattleTech card game. You know, I never did get into the BattleTech one. It was one of those things at the time I didn't know enough about to really have an opinion on. I wish I did. But I didn't know enough about it. At that point in my life, all I knew about BattleTech was from the cartoon. But I know that there is a way to play that digitally. I just haven't ever dug into it. Worked at the library. One of my coworkers was a weird sheltered kid, only allowed to play Redemption. Yeah, I mean, some of Redemption was okay, but it suffered from the comparison of better stuff. And I mean, what are you going to do in that case, right? Back off. There we go. A water break. Hey, I've been waiting to see if that happened. Thank you, Pistol. Here we go. Nope, don't want any of those. That's protect. That's a fight. That's more momentum. That's informant. I'm gonna go to the roulette room, even if it is a protect. May I ask about my work in the context of trading card games? No, that was not the sound of racking a pistol. That was me opening a can of something to drink. No, it is not actually soda. It is... I got into drinking sparkling ice, which is not soda, and it's supposed to actually have good stuff in it. But it is not soda, but it is in a can. So it kind of carries over that particular mental thing. No, racking a gun would sound more like this. So... yeah, don't look into it too hard. Okay. Card games in context of my work. What do you mean, Psydoc? Like, do the guys I work with, are they allowed to have card games? Rack it again, but yell commissar? Alright, hang on a second. Let me get the... hang on. Let me... Commissar! That what you're looking for? They hand out guns. No, to be 100% honest, Wilf, given what I do, there is always the likelihood that there are some people that I have to deal with in my job that are probably not going to be happy with me, and in doing so, I have reason to have my CCW and keep it handy. So, it's one of those things. Desk pump is part of the process of joining. No, it's a yeah. It's I have a I have a very good reason for having CCDW, and so I do. And all I did was, you know, just rack the slide and eject the round. That's all. I have one that has external safeties and all that kind of good stuff to try and make sure everything is handled as appropriately as possible. But when you say something like that, it makes it kind of hard for me not to lean in, you know? Maybe I should be chastised for being a little irresponsible in doing that. I don't know. I was old 40s detective that has PI breakfast, daily cigarette, and cup of coffee. No, I don't smoke. I have a cigar extremely occasionally, and that's about it. Solving crimes, breaking hearts. What am I supposed to do with you, Psydoc? I'm completely at a loss right now. Not required, but the lifestyle lends itself to that. I never would have thought of that, but you might have a point. It's one of those things that I am very careful and I try to be very careful and very intentional about what I'm doing, and so, you know, the fact that, mine has an external safety and a decocker on it, and, you know, eject the mag before you do anything, and there's nobody else in the house at the moment, that sort of stuff. Oh, the flat cap was on the... Okay, the way it looked from the side. Yes, Psydoc, you can... You know what, Psydoc? Maybe at some point I need to run a game and put you in it and just see what happens. How does that sound? How do you think you'd handle that? In a crazy world that I put together, what do you think will happen there? Yeah, I know that guy's got dodge, so he won't go anywhere. But... I can, now that I've taken his dodge, I can start doing some things to him. If that doesn't sound too weird. Well, currently, I have a 5th edition campaign that I'm trying out with some folks. Some folks not in the Legion. We're trying that out and seeing how it works. And if it works well enough, I'll run it again. How's that sound? Hals and Psydoc is a good team up. Oh, I feel like that should worry people. But, look, man, you know what? We're past the point where I even know anymore. I don't know. Huh. Well, he certainly went flying. For some reason I didn't expect his dodge to still be there. How strange. That I expected to have happen. Get away from me, and now... one in the chest. There we go. Favorite non-D&D RPG? 2. I have 2 favorite non-D&D RPGs. The first one is going to be Mutants and Masterminds 2nd Edition. I have 3 copies. Yeah, I have 3 copies of the base book. I have 2 full-size and a pocket-size guide, and I have 4 expansions for it. I love it because you can run damn near any game, any style of game through Mutants and Masterminds if you tailor the power stuff correctly, because basically any kind of ranged attack is just striked with the range add-on. And if you want to make it a gun, you make it a ranged attack. You make it strike, ranged, or it's blast instead of strike. They've already done that part for you. And then you make it a device instead of a... just make it a device that's easy to lose, and boom, you've got a gun, or stuff like that. I love Mutants and Masterminds. The other one I really like is anything with the Forged in the Dark rules, because I really, really, really enjoyed the narrative style storytelling. I had a friend who did it with Shadowrun, and so in most of the Forged in the Dark series, you make a crew or a gang. And so we're playing Shadowrun, and I had made a troll, basically just a troll brawler. He's a street samurai, I guess, named Semi, because he hit like a semi. And we raid this Polyclub Humanus clubhouse, and I ripped a locker off the wall and killed a guy with it. And one of my friends said, "I've seen people shove guys into lockers. I've never seen it the other way around." And then the next round, I took the dead guy and beat another guy to death with the body. Why? Because it made sense. He was not Griglak. He actually didn't have any weapons. This guy was he was cybered out to just be an empty hand, but he could rip stuff off the wall and punch really hard and stuff. It was, if you have a good oh, I want grapple. I want to upgrade grapple. Is grapple in here for me to upgrade? Yes, I will upgrade grapple 100%. Grapple is one of the best cards in this game. If you have a good storyteller for a Forged in the Dark series, the game is amazing. I love it. Draw, Pilgrim. Let's do this. Let's get you out of threat range for me. Yeah, don't pick a fist fight with a troll or an orc in Shadowrun. That's. Yes, once we get to the point, Psyduck, I'll let you know. Because I just have this idea that you would probably enjoy. You might enjoy it. You might enjoy it. You know what? If it really goes on, maybe depending on who we get, maybe we'll record it and see if anybody wants to share it out. It might be good for that. Okay. Well, if I do this, then I can do this. And you can't do anything, because I'm out of your attack range. Ah! Sucker. Had a mini Shadowrun campaign almost entirely take place in a Waffle House. That sounds amazing. I love it. You're just... You guys are just tailoring stuff to... You're just tailoring stuff to my taste now, aren't you? I've got dodge, so it doesn't matter if this one comes. I'll avoid it anyway. Okay. I'm gonna use my dodge. I'm gonna use grapple, put you here. Counter shot. Okay. They're gonna stab each other, like, a lot. Yeah, for 30 damage a stab, that's pretty... That's some good stabbings. That does 14. I can live with that. I cannot live with that. So let's do this differently. quick block vault here, because I know he's going to move. Now he's here. Now I can draw. Now I can stagger shot you back so I'm out of your range. He died from wall. Awesome. He's gonna shoot, and I'm gonna okay, I took a little bit of damage. That's okay. Quick block. Slip. You go here. Draw. Alright, let's back this up. Let's do this proper. Because if I stay here, I get knocked over the edge, so I have to move. He's going to attack me for 10. If I step up here, he's going to move. If I come up here and move him, if I step up here, he's going to turn and look at me. If I move, he's going to swing at me for 20. So, it seems to me that I have to move here. So he's going to try and hit for 14. So I'll take a little bit of damage from that. But I need to do this part and get him out of the way. So I was right the first time, but I didn't think it through properly enough. Okay. You can go over the edge. That's pretty cool. We can do it this way, I guess. And I can step here and give him a throat punch so he's stunned. I like that. And then give him a great big old kick to the chest, because that's pretty cool too. And then draw the gun. And then holster the gun, because apparently that's what we're doing now. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. He was beat with the wall. Dodge, dodge counter. I can't shove him, I can't move him actually. Draw? Give me a gun thing. Yep, there we go, gut shot. That's what we need. There we go. No, I don't think so. Alright, now we get into the final mission. We are not going to finish this today. Just not going to happen. Don't have enough time. Doctor Who will be coming up here in about 15 minutes. So now, we got to deal with this. Because it's not just him. It's also his high-end buddies. How far away do you hit? 2 tiles? Let's draw first and see what we come up with. So if I slip, he's going to move. He didn't move. Oh, that's right. His stances change. Silly me. I'm going to punch you in the throat. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to slip. Draw. I'm going to shoot you. For real. I'm going to shoot you again. And now I'm going to shove you into your boss's range. Yep, that works. That works. I'm happy with that. Now he's going to do the stomp to try and knock me off the edge. I don't like that. I'm going to move up here. He would push me away that way. That's okay. I'm going to shoot him. Yeah, he's got dodge. I got that. I can't get close to him, but that's okay. No, it's not a legally distinct lightsaber. He has a stun baton. He has magic sword. But I had dodge, so I don't move. Okay. Draw. He's got counterpunch. Go here. We're gonna move you here. I'm not gonna gain anything out of doing this, I don't think. Can't be pushed right now. Dodge. Counter shot. He wants to summon a reinforcement. If I hit him, he'll hit back for 25, which is fine. I can live with that. Yes, this music is amazing. It is on Amazon Music and all that sort of good stuff. The artist is the name of the artist is Nervous Test Pilot. You absolutely should check it out. The whole thing's great. I love it so much. He can't be pushed, but he can be shot, and he can be shot. And then, if he can't be pushed, he can still be downed, even if he's not going anywhere. Let's see. Nope. Don't have to worry about any of that. Okay, cool. Those messages were not important. You are wanting to attack me, so I'm going to dodge, I'm going to block. Draw, Pilgrim. Oh, for God's sake, seriously? Okay, holster. God, I'm not getting anything through. Nope, can't be pushed right now. We'll turn to face, but we'll just do the... How many deals in one attack? Okay, livable. There we go. We're off the wing. We're off the wing. What is this? What is this? What am I getting? Okay. Great. Marvelous. Love it. Perfect. Quick block's not bad. We'll see if we can get through another board before it's time to hand off to Psyduck. Not Psyduck, to Doctor Who. You still here? Yeah. Yeah, you jerk. You still here? Because you're a jerk? They ran out of you at the jerk store. What do you got? Oh no, we'll just do this. Yeah! Actually, there we go. We'll do this, and then it'll happen again, because the gorilla's going to hit him again. Yeah! Yeah, buddy! How much more do I have to do to you? One more damage? I think I can make that work. Side Doctor who's cooking up something in your brain. Yeah, that all checks out. He's got dodge up right now. What can I do to him? I just need another attack, for crying out loud. Alright, good. We finished. Wow, okay. Oh, shoulder throw is really, really good. Okay, maybe now we'll get this board done. Brain parasites from Fiesta Pale are listed on the ingredient. Okay. Alright. That's fine. What are you at? You're at that. Okay. He's not counterpunchy right now, which works for me. But I can stun him with a throat punch, and that's pretty sweet. Can't push him, though. Dance emote, the Irby with the tank shoes, pretty cool. What is happening, my man? You're gonna dodge this, and that's fine. How much more do we need to put you? 15? Oh, heck, we can... No, can't do that. Can't be downed right now. That's what it is. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's... No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It is... It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, okay. What is he getting ready to do? Oh, he's going to spawn a reinforcement. He would hit me if I did that. I do have... Okay. He's going to try and hit me. How much more do we need? 7? Yeah, we can finish this board too. Wow! This is going pretty fast. Throw is also really good. Okay. Can we do this in 10 minutes? Let's find out. Now, instead of that much, now I've got to do 240 damage to him. So, you know, that's the thing. Alright, yes. I knew I liked shoulder throw. Dun, 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 dun. He's got dodge right now. So we can do that and waste his dodge. Power that up. Give him a throat punch. You're not doing anything now because I punched you in the throat. I'm going to give you another punch. That's cool too. The RoboCop classic. I'm gonna kick you in the chest. Alright, can't do that. That won't work. That's okay. Oh, Gorilla's here. Block. Dodge. Quick draw. Here! Catch a bullet, big guy. Oh, yes. Now he's summoning all the... They recover pretty quick from pocket sand, too, Psyduck. Oh, he wants to do that combo. Hey, guess what? I can put a gun in your gut, though. Could be worse. Can't be pushed. Okay. Pocket lie. Oh my god. Psyduck, that's... I mean, that's super effective, but that's horrifying. Oh, good god. I mean, yes. He is trying to... You're not wrong, he is. I'm just commenting on God, that is a terrifying prospect. And I can't get close enough to do anything else. I mean, you could keep it in like a medicine, like a pill bottle or something, and then, you know, use that. That would be a thing you could do. Don't. Because you could totally do it that way. How much damage is that? 16. Oh. Well, that's okay. I can deal with that. Hey! Drop you on your head again. Oh, the gun's already out. I can't draw. Okay. Yeah, it's not the perfect strategy. No, you're correct. What options do I have right now? Not a lot. Especially since I'm in range of the gorilla. And I don't want to be. How you doing? Yeah, take that. Cool. Let's holster that and see what I get. Oh, cool. Another shoulder throw. I like it. Can live with that. Oh, no. Don't want to be like that. Hey, you'd be great right there. Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. I mean, if we're commenting on how quickly he recovers from a throat punch, how many rounds am I putting into him? How many rounds are other people putting into him? That feller's here to do some ninja stuff. I don't want no ninja stuff. Okay. Okay. Things I could deal with for 800, Alex. Draw. Yes, constipation from all the gut shots. Not incorrect. Not incorrect at all. Problem is now I've put myself in the corner. Hey, you know what I can do now? Throat punch. From behind, that's pretty good. If I can give you a throat punch from the back, that's impressive. Right? That's good stuff. Nobody put Hal's in. Yes. Yes, Pistol. As soon as I said it, I knew that was going to happen. As soon as I said it, I was like, that's what's going to happen here. On your head. Three minutes. Can we do this in 3 minutes? Probably not. Oh my god. Why? Why? Ugh. Dodge. Oh, nope. We are done with that particular exercise. Nope, not doing that either. And he's pulling more people. All I want to do is take him out. Ah! That's all I wanted to do was just take the agent out for the end. That was it. That was it. That's all I wanted was just before the end to take the agent out. And I can't get him. And I have to get done here for Doctor Who. And I just... Son of a... Okay, I think it's suffice to say that at this point we can. At this point, we can say, hey, I think I will have enough cards to be. I think I've got a good enough deck. I'll be able to finish this out next time. So, what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and end off here with our thrilling cliffhanger and say, everybody, thank you for being here. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Even if you got to work, I hope you have a great weekend. I'll be back on Sunday evening. I want you all to take care of yourselves. This stream would not be what it is if you guys were not here, so take care of yourselves. Winter is coming. If you or anybody you know needs assistance with heating, if the bills are getting too high, anything like that, get in touch with your local community action and ask about LIHEAP. Get some help so that we don't have folks freeze to death this winter. You can, if you can't find them, dial 211, go through your local United Way. They should be able to help you. Also, if you are in a place where you're afraid that you might harm yourself or other people, call or text 988. Call or text 988 for the National Mental Health Crisis Line. Those are good people that will help you. You are worth it. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here today. I hope you have a great weekend. I will see you Sunday, and Doctor Who's the Chef is coming up right now. Everybody, thank you very much, and I will see you next time.